That's
pie.
such a funny costume, bro.
Yeah.
But what would she have been?
A pie.
Wait, then what would you have been?
I would have wore a white suit and put cream on my chest. And then you stand together.
Or
and
if you
it's
could
cream.
find like
Wait,
a
time out.
cream.
Pause. You put cream on your chest.
Yeah.
And if you ain't fucking with this podcast, then you're just a bitch ass trick.
This is an asthma episode. We're eating chocolate cake and
Oh, I gotta pull
whatever you guys hear, that breathing, that
Show the camera the
stalkerish,
chocolate
stalkerish breathing.
Show the camera the chocolate cake.
That's Luke's fat ass face.
Yum.
It's gonna be out of focus because I have it on manual focus right now. But
Oh, is it
Eat.
in focus this time? Last time we were super out of focus the whole episode.
Really?
The last
Whole
episode.
episode?
It wasn't like super out of focus, but it was out of focus.
Oh,
last
it was. I remember.
I think I listened on iTunes.
And it sounded in focus.
No, I'm saying I didn't notice.
No,
it.
no,
It should
it
be.
sounded in
Don't-
focus.
Don't try me, bruh.
Welcome back to another episode
it probably
of
did sound in focus though.
It did. I'm waiting to jab a nigga, so actually try me. folks.
Save It for the Pod, episode number 87, the Reggie Wayne episode, Rob Gronkowski. And it's
Gronkowski.
Gone, Cal.
Zach is Gronkowski
the
right now.
spooky episode. Ooh.
Wasn't Stokely for the Colts 87 too? Brandon Stokely or some shit like that for the Colts?
Brandon
Or
Stokely.
something Stokely? I'm pretty sure he was 87, but I could
That
be
name
wrong.
sounds familiar.
I'm usually
but-
always wrong.
Yeah, well,
I need to warm mine up. I don't know.
how y'all boys doing outside of munching on some cake?
We're doing good. About to be munching on some bubbies soon. Shout out Guyana.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I said, it's a spooky episode. So by the time you hearing this, it is Halloween. So happy Halloween. Hopefully y'all got to enjoy the weekend, go out, do the little cute couple costumes, or if you single, you got to dress up and be some fly shit. So check your kids' candy if you taking them out trick-or-treating. Make sure that no fentanyl or drugs or weapons were snuck into their bags.
That's fake. Niggas don't be poisoning candy. I don't believe that shit.
I believe it.
What's the
Can you
candy?
turn me up now that I'm done eating?
What's the candy when y'all got it in y'all bags that right away you were like, nah, I don't want this shit in here?
There's
Butterfingers.
two.
Ooh, that's a good one.
There's
That
two.
you didn't want?
Yeah, that you
The
did
two
not
most popular ones that I'd always get: Tootsie Rolls and candy corn. But I hated both of
Bro,
those.
who gets candy corn on Halloween?
want. A lot of people.
A
What
lot
you
of
mean?
people.
Little packets of candy corn.
I never read that.
Candy
Right.
corn's like a fall candy, so
No, it is a Halloween candy, but
Yeah.
it's trash.
Really?
Yeah, candy corn is ass cheeks. I think Zach likes candy corn though.
I'm
You
indifferent
sick
towards it.
fuck.
I will eat
I'll
it.
eat it.
Yeah, but I'm not like, ooh, I need candy corn.
That's what I'm giving away. And
Probably-
Tootsie Rolls.
I'd agree with Luke. Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, Tootsie Rolls, Butterfinger, like AJ
You
said.
sleep.
And
You
then
like Butterfingers,
Twizzlers.
Phil?
I looked forward to Butterfingers.
I don't
Yuck.
look forward to Butterfingers, but I'll eat them.
Julian like Butterfingers.
I love Butterfingers.
Those are
I used to-
disgusting.
I would give
look forward to
Julian all my
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
What did you get in return though? Because you had to get something.
Probably dots. I don't know if you like dots.
dots.
I
I
like
like
dots.
That's
I
a
don't like
solid,
that.
but they always stick in your teeth.
Yeah,
exactly,
I like
because
that.
then you can have them for later.
I like that, Zach said.
I look.
Zach said I
forward-
like the cavity.
I
Bro,
look-
you can legit like eat dots, eat another candy, and then still have
and then
dots
still have
later.
dots in your teeth. That's facts. I would look forward to
Kit Kat,
no Butterfingers,
Three Musketeers.
Snickers. I love Snickers.
Mm-hmm.
And
You look like you like Snickers.
either like the
You look like a Snicker licker.
put some fruities.
Huh?
Mhm.
Oh,
Fruities.
Juju fruits or whatever.
No, fruities. They're like the flavored Tootsie Rolls. I think they call fruities up
Nah.
Fruity.
Oh,
Oh, with 2 O's.
there's just Tootsie Rolls here, but they're the flavored ones.
there. Really?
Maybe
they,
if I
they have
see
a
it.
different name up north.
They're the big. They're the big Tootsie.
No, they're like
oh.
no the green.
Yes, the blue
ones,
and the
fruities.
blueberry. No, they're called
What-
Tootsie Rolls here. Still,
Really?
on the packaging it says Tootsie Rolls.
Okay, but you know what I'm
It's
talking
Tootsie Rolls, but just the
The fruit
fruity ones?
flavors.
Oh, those are trash.
No, I fuck with those.
those are way worse
guys
than
like
dots.
No, I don't. I never looked forward to them, but I fucked with them. Like I would eat them if they were
about.
there.
No,
I'd be
like
oh,
chews
cool.
and they're like chews.
Yeah,
But they're not the flavored Tootsie Rolls. A whole other brand, but I thought they were called
oh,
fruities.
never mind. We're talking about two different things.
Laffy Taffies.
Oh, I did like Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffies are
I
fire.
loved Laffy Taffy.
Mhm.
What
I thought you were
laugh
talking
is
about
that?
Juju fruits, but maybe not.
Honestly, nerds.
Nerds.
The nerd rope.
Yeah,
Fire.
nerd rope and just basic nerds are two completely different things.
I wouldn't say completely.
What?
They're different
pretty,
things.
They're pretty different.
They definitely are
Okay,
completely
wait.
different things, Luke.
No,
God.
chocolate.
Never mind. We're about to get into.
Wait.
Luke being
Chocolate
always right.
and nerds would be two completely different things. Nerds and nerd rope are very similar. The nerd rope has nerds on it. That's not completely different.
Yes. Okay.
It's still it's a
It's
completely
different.
different candy. One has a gummy component. One doesn't have a gummy component. It just depends on how you look at it and
Yeah, but
consider
they're
it completely different.
Yeah, but nerd ropes have nerds on them. So it's
Okay,
not completely different. It's
It's all right, bro. You're getting into needing to always be right again.
I know I
no,
wasn't tweaking.
but
AJ.
Zach admitted that he was wrong.
Yeah.
He
I
did-
mean, I still think it's a different candy. I only like
it's
the.
obviously
it is a completely different candy, but there are similar components. Are you gonna say? Are you gonna say eggs? Are you gonna say eggs are the same thing? as cake?
Yes, he showed me twice.
That's like
we
saying
both-
that's like saying butter is cake just because there's butter in cake.
no. It's
Oh,
what is
no.
the
he
okay.
nerd is still in its same form on the
on the rope.
Butter is still in its same form. It's still
in a
butter.
cake. No, it's not. It's not a stick of butter in a cake. It's not in the same form.
It's still butter though.
If you put butter on the cake, then I'd say it's
Wait,
the
what's
same.
the argument?
It's still
That-
butter.
It's-
He's saying that nerds and nerds rope are the same.
No, I'm
They're
not saying
the
they're the
same.
same. I'm not saying they're the same. They're
Okay,
similar.
we said they were.
You said they were
different.
completely different.
He said completely different.
Yeah.
Are
And I'm
nerds
just
and
saying
nerd
that
ropes
I think it's fair.
completely different,
I
or are
think
they
it's
just
fair to
different?
say that it's completely different.
Are they different or are they completely different?
Complete. The taste is different because the texture is different because it's attached to like a licorice candy.
Okay, I'll admit I'm
If
wrong.
you eat nerds like,
And I
just
don't think
regular
it's-
nerds,
But you're also asking someone that thinks a pasta is going to be completely different if it doesn't have rotini in it. So you asking the wrong fucking person.
I appreciate that.
How?
Wait, would you would also say that like roti that's wrapped is completely different than not?
Roti that's wrapped is completely different than roti that's not wrapped.
Maybe not completely.
No,
but-
it's the same exact thing.
But when you have nerds,
Oh yeah,
rope,
actually, that's a bad.
That's a bad
Yeah, that was terrible. I didn't even
I'm like,
But-
it's the same exact thing. What do you
I
mean?
thought about it. I was like, wait, no, they're the same
no, but
components.
nerds ropes and nerds taste. They
Taste completely different?
Completely different.
Like two different things.
Yes, bro.
I
And texture
enjoy
is a big
nerds
part of
rope
cake.
because of the gummy part.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I don't.
I'm not
enjoy-
saying that they're the
So that
same
makes it-
exact
All right, bro. Next
candy.
topic. All right, next
But
topic.
So
nerd,
if y'all can't-
to me, nerds and nerd ropes taste very similar. They don't taste completely different.
Yeah, to someone else, it could be completely different though. Doesn't make them wrong.
I guess
texture
if
thing.
you okay.
But we definitely gonna be having a silly episode because Luke got some sugar in him. So
This is supposed to be a spooky.
this
episode.
gonna be entertaining.
Bro, he scarfed that sugar down too, so you know his levels just.
Wait, do y'all want to say what your costumes are for tomorrow?
Sure.
Paleontologist.
So Phil, you said you're
Wait,
gonna be.
but what are you using to be paleontologist? Like, do you have any like instruments?
Nope, I got a vest, some khaki shorts, the hat, and some boots.
Bro, I
and
could
white
be a
socks.
paleontologist right now as
In
my
what he's
career,
wearing.
and no one would know what I do for
Yeah.
a living.
That's why I was hoping you'd have like some whatever instruments paleontologists use.
No, I didn't get no
To dig up
I didn't
shit.
get
Yeah,
no.
just go buy like a $1 magnifying glass, bro.
Nigga, I don't want.
Or like one of those like what are they? The little picks.
I don't want to do that.
All right, so paleontologist, what's Danny gonna be?
Skeleton. She got skeleton suit.
Lucas, what are you gonna be?
I'm gonna be Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
It's lit.
It wasn't him.
It was not me.
But
I'm
the-
either gonna be a ref or a wildlife photographer and just bring my camera
That's a good idea. I wanted you to do the cardboard #1 fan.
of.
Our ceiling is #1.
Yeah. Be number
What?
one fan.
Ceiling is #1
And then you're a fan.
because you're a ceiling fan.
Yeah.
You're
Oh.
a fan of a ceiling.
You
Ceiling
never
is
told me that. You said you
I
wanted
put
me to
in
be
the-
it, but you
Yeah,
never.
he put it in the chat.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I didn't see.
And then me and Tatiana are gonna be Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
That's a good one. I wanted to
No, I'm
do.
just
I wanted to be. Fuck. What's the on SpongeBob?
Patrick.
Barnacle Boy.
Barnacle Boy and
Mermaid Man?
Mermaid
Mermaid
Man.
Man.
Yeah.
That
I wanted
would've
to be
been
one of
lit.
those with Cindy. But
Wait, I think didn't Patty do that
Yeah.
did she
recently? Yeah, I
Mhm.
think she did.
last
that
year
recently.
or like the,
maybe like 2
Maybe
years
a
ago.
year,
Yeah.
last year or
okay.
2 years ago.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to do a cream pie. Danny said no to that.
I'm glad she said no to that.
I
Why?
kinda-
Why
I
couldn't
kinda
it be
wish-
a cream
That's
pie?
such a funny costume, bruh.
yeah.
But what would she have been?
A pie.
Wait, then what would you have been?
I would have wore a white suit and put cream on my chest. And then you stand together.
Or
and
if you
it's
could
cream.
find like
Wait,
a
time
cream.
out. Pause. You put cream
Yeah,
on your
for-
chest.
yeah.
But if you stand
No,
together,
no.
it's
But I think
Oh,
that you could
God.
also get like an ice cream one without the cone and just be the cream. Like you know how there's a swirl.
I'm surprised Zach wasn't cone.
and then, or I wanted her to be an egg and I wanted to be a sperm cell.
I've seen the sperm ones. on like
I
the
thought
funny
that was
websites.
Like,
yeah,
I wanted something.
Because I was looking for ones. There's one with like a nose as the headpiece,
Yeah.
and then the rest is like a marathon uniform. Like you have the number, you have the shorts, and all that. There's a runny nose,
That's actually.
and I
funny.
was actually gonna do that one.
I do want
But Cindy's like, "Why would you want to be a runny nose?"
That's woman, bro.
I mean, it's suiting for you because you always fucking sick and shit.
That's true, actually.
But we can get right into the topics. So I guess on the most recent episode of Atlanta, Childish Gambino in the show kissed his homie for the holy grail of shoes. And the question Julian specifically wanted to know is,
Bert?
would you kiss, yes, Bert, would you kiss the homie for your holy grail of shoes?
It's
No.
no for me.
No, because I don't have a holy grail.
Phil doesn't even like shoes.
Yeah,
I
facts.
really don't.
Phil wouldn't even kiss a dude for $1 million.
Definitely not.
For $1
kissing.
million.
Yeah, we talked about this. You remember? Or was that on the?
That's
no,
life-
we
that's
talked
life-changing.
about it on the
Yeah.
pod.
That's life changing. But for shoes, no.
I would, but I already have my holy grail, so I guess it's no.
So
The Grinch
wait, what's your
sixes.
holy grails though?
The
We know
Grinch
yours.
sixes.
But I'm talking about everybody else's.
He would have like tongued someone for those.
But that's the other thing though, because
He
I
didn't
didn't
say no either.
I didn't watch.
That's the
listen. I didn't see the episode and I didn't see the clip. Like, was it just a peck?
Yeah,
like
I think it was.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
just a peck and the homie's okay with it, like, I'm
well,
not gonna be.
what if the
into it.
homies like? Remember, Phil used to call Stacy the homie.
What if you
Mm.
peck them and they slip a little tongue in it? 'cause they-
Then that's that. Then I'm gonna slap.
Do you
the
think
shit
Justin
out
would
of
do
him.
Like
that?
a lizard, like a.
I'm gonna
Like a-
slap the shit out of him.
That's not someone taste your tongue. Huh?
But yeah, for some shoes that I really want for free, all I got to do is kiss the homie. Then yeah, well, fuck
What if
it.
you kiss the homie and then he catch your lip
And he did what?
and he catch your lip later?
Phil.
I mean, I'm hoping that the homie is not like slow kissing me and having his mouth open.
What if
It's
he
just
grabs
gonna
the
be a
back of your
quick-
head?
It depends.
What if he grabs the back of your head?
I think it also depends on who the homie is.
Yeah.
It's definitely not gonna be Phil. Cause Phil,
Phil would grab your head with both hands.
I'm not kissing my dog. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
But what's your holy grail of shoes?
My holy grail?
I don't think I have one to be honest.
I don't
don't
know if
either.
I have one. There's so many that I want.
My favorite are the Reebok Classics that I get for $60. So I wear
Okay.
with
I don't
everything
know.
like a cartoon.
It would probably be some like
Mine's
Off.
are probably Chucks.
some off-white somethings. I don't know.
Yeah. That's
Actually, there's
tough.
some Balenciaga boots that I want.
Really.
I really like the Onitsuka Tigers too. They're super comfortable.
What you say?
The what?
The Onitsuka Tigers, the Asics joints, they're super comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thought the brand was
Okay,
Onitsuka.
okay,
I was
okay.
like, bro.
It's the like
He's living
it's
in
Asics,
20,
but
30.
that's the style of shoe. So they have
Yeah.
the whole little, it's like
Mhm.
the vintage look. So
Okay.
I guess if I had I don't have a holy grail, but I guess the shoe that I always wanted was the Nike Mags.
Oh, the
Back
Air
to the
Mags.
future joint.
Yeah. I feel like that's most people. Well, not most
How
people,
much?
but a
How
lot
much
of
those
people.
go for? Like
over-
30K.
Yeah.
What if for Halloween I just wear like mismatch everything and then I can be a kid going to school on mismatch day.
You could do that. Everyone's gonna be like, "What the hell are you?"
And I just tell them.
Wait, you a car guy, and cars are obviously way more than sneakers. You wouldn't kiss somebody. You wouldn't kiss the homie.
You
for
wouldn't
a
do it
car.
for
I
$1 million.
definitely would peck the homie for my dream car for sure.
Wait, that's
What's your
less than
dream
$1
car?
million though.
No.
I
What's
also
your dream car?
changed that. Remember, I did change it after y'all talked me.
Wait,
out of it.
what's your?
Oh, I don't remember you changing.
Wait,
it.
what's
I
your
asked
dream
Gabe, I
car?
changed it. My dream car. I have a couple.
You only get one, bro.
Oh, no. I want.
Like,
I don't mind. I don't mind hearing.
No, you can only have one dream. Is
I
that
mean, if I don't know, I would.
That's what he's gonna tell his kids.
That's
Yeah.
tough. Like I just can't pick one.
All right, I'm just kidding.
Okay, but just name a couple.
Gun to your head.
No, just name a couple.
69 Continental.
Ooh,
Lincoln Continental with the
69. I see
suicide
what you
doors.
did there.
Actually, no, I lied. A
Suicide.
72 Lincoln Continental
Oh,
with
with
the
a
suicide doors.
69 Buick.
A 69 Chevy Impala, so I can convert it to a lowrider.
And this nigga swear he's
Bro,
spitting.
69. What's up with you and these 69?
And well, they just made really good cars back then. And then a 90,
Imagine they just planned to have their best
a
year ever.
92
This nigga just naming cars he's seen off
No, a
Currency's
92
Instagram page.
M3
Oh, that is a clean car.
and a 91 325i convertible.
What's that?
Is that a BMW?
BMW.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the. Actually, you weren't with me. Never mind.
But those would be like if I had like a collection, that would be my
Gotcha.
collection.
Mine is
So-
Nissan GTR.
That's a nice ass car.
Yep.
What year?
Most recent one.
Okay.
Hey, what's yours?
Me?
Yeah.
They're not
I
coming
only
out
have
with new
one.
models every year.
Oh.
So.
I don't really have one either. There's a ton that I really like. I think Bentley Continental used to be for a
That's
minute.
for a while. Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. But
What?
yeah,
He loves the Bentley. He
Bro,
used to
that
love
is
the
the
Bentley
trash.
Continental.
I
That
like
is terrible.
G wagons too, to be honest with you. But
Bro, Luke is basically.
but
basic.
recently,
Nah, Continentals are nice.
Yo,
recently-
that's also what I was gonna do. I was gonna
Continentals are nice. Every time I go to Home Depot, I look at the trucks in the parking lot, and I'm like, damn, there's some nice ass trucks in this parking lot.
you know what else?
The
I
new
think?
Tundra is fire.
This nigga still think he live in Kentucky.
G shit. What do you want?
Y'all
no,
wouldn't
I was
get a
thinking
pickup
of more
truck?
Halloween costumes.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I would definitely get a pickup truck.
Pickup trucks are lit.
I'd get a 4Runner or a.
You never needed to carry something to the
No,
crib and couldn't? Like
I-
wood?
Zach has a coupe.
I have, but I would rather my car look nice than have it be.
You can still have a truck that looks.
No,
nice.
listen, but I'd rather like the way my car looks,
Than the function?
than
nowadays?
have something that's functional for like
Utility.
a very small percentage of the time.
But
Like the amount of times that I'll
Okay,
need to
yeah,
use
that's
the
true. That's true.
the cab in my truck
the
is
cab.
very rare.
the bed.
Yeah, the bed.
But the Tundra, when you see it, it's sexy, bro.
Tundras are
It's
nice.
really not that sexy. It's cool, but
I think it's sexy.
I mean, I wouldn't get it if I was getting a pickup truck. It probably wouldn't be a Tundra.
Yeah, I didn't think the Tundra would be that lit, but it is.
they did get better. But
Then brand,
still
I'm
like-
talking about like the 2022 or 2023, whatever one it is.
But
Fire.
If I was gonna get a truck or an SUV, I'd get either a 4Runner or a Land Rover Defender.
Oh,
Them shits are
Defenders.
so
Yeah, the
clean.
Defender
The
is
Defender's
nice.
Yeah,
so
it's the
fire.
Defenders.
If you hook it up nice, like
Well,
if it-
you get the X90 joints. Them shits
Yeah.
already come hooked
yeah,
up
there's
pretty
someone on campus that has one. That shit is clean as fuck, bro.
good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I for another Halloween costume, I could
Every
I can get a white-
topic we go to,
I can get a
it'll
white
be like-
T-shirt and then put like PH12 on it, and I can say I'm basic.
That is true. That's
I mean,
very.
basic.
That is a good one. I do like that. All right, but we can move on. So I don't know if
Wait.
y'all saw.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Hmm?
Sorry. Keep going.
The iPhone is doing away with the little lightning bolt, and we'll be switching to
The lightning bolt.
That's the lightning charger. The little.
Oh, to USB-C probably.
yeah,
Yeah.
USB-C.
Yeah. Not because they want to though.
Yeah, England or in Europe, I guess, it's becoming a law that all phones have to have the USB-C. So iPhone's just gonna switch over, and now
Mm.
all iPhones will have the USB-C. Does that move the needle for y'all, or you
No.
just indifferent?
Indifferent.
Doesn't do shit.
I think
for
it's
me.
cool.
It's
Android-
faster charging.
The USB-C,
yeah, but then
is
it could. It depends. The faster charging it just depends on the amp you have on the block.
Yeah.
So if you have a regular block still, it's not gonna matter.
But the fast charger now that they released are the USB-C
It has the
to
thicker
Lightning.
It has the thicker
Yeah, it's the block. It's not the
has the thicker
cable.
block. Because inside the blocks there's an amp, and that amp sends the energy through the cord. So almost everything that's USB-C right now is to charge things that are bigger, like laptops and like my GoPro is one. So they'll have a larger amp. So if you plug in a phone to it, it's sending more power to the phone, so it's going to charge faster. But if you have too strong of an amp for a phone battery, it's the faster it charges, the faster the less the lifespan of that battery is. So they'll still have to balance that out. But
Damn, we got Neil deGrasse on the pod.
Is that true?
It sounded
yeah,
right.
no, it's true.
He sounded very convincing.
He just wants to tell me I'm wrong.
No,
and then he's right.
no. Because my brother said something recently about like you know how you used to think when you got a new phone like you had to run it down to dead to like
That's a
the first
myth.
the
yeah.
first time. Well, I mean, apparently that has changed over time.
Well,
yeah.
sorry, it's not a myth. It's not something that's still you need
Yeah,
to do.
yeah. Which is what I thought
Were you
was
still
similar to
doing
what
that?
AJ was saying.
Were you still doing that this whole
No,
time?
no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like 5 years ago, my brother was like, "Oh, that's no longer a thing, bro."
Yeah. But the good
And
thing
it's
is,
also, you're not supposed to leave your phone like after it hits 100% just plugged in all the time. Also,
I hear that as well.
Yeah.
But
That's
I
probably
still
why
do
they
it.
changed it to optimized charging because people charge overnight.
Yeah.
yeah, and I think your phone now will just like, it'll just turn itself off or something,
Mhm.
or like it just won't accept it anymore.
Mhm.
I don't know for sure, but I think that's what they're trying to do.
But the good thing is most people have a bunch of USB-C cables laying around, so it's not like you're gonna be like out here buying mad iPhone chargers and whatnot. But I don't know. Just thought I'd let the people know, inform y'all if y'all didn't know that iPhone was doing that. Next, a man was cost his job because of his penis size. Y'all saw this?
Yeah.
Dang,
I want to know what he did.
I know that I always got to be right. I googled it.
What?
USB-C port can deliver much faster speeds than USB 3.2, USB 4, and Thunderbolt can support.
This nigga.
I didn't say that. Did I say that was incorrect?
I think you did.
You said
you were
the
saying
amp.
it was the
amp
block,
piece,
not
the block,
the
yeah.
and that I agreed with you. I thought it was just the block and not the
It's
actual
also
cable.
the benefit is also data transfer, faster data transfer.
Okay. Cool.
Like if you're transferring.
So
if
it
you're,
says,
like,
what does it
transferring
say? It
something-
delivers what?
faster. Oh wait, hold on. Can deliver much faster speeds.
Of
I
what?
know it says literally can be as fast as can be.
What are you talking about?
Hold on.
We were talking about the
Lightning
charging.
is USB 2, which is data and super slow in data and charging rates.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't think that it couldn't help it charge faster, but I was saying that it's more on the amp than it is like that fast
can agree
charger
with
is
that
more on the
probably, too.
amp than it is because you still have a fast charger with the lightning cable. That's what I was more referring to, not that
Okay.
the cord couldn't.
I can agree with that.
All right, so back to dicks.
Dang, I do always have to be right. I'm sorry. I have to, but I
a lot
also
of
have to Google
transitions,
everything.
Back
So
to dicks,
we were
that's
talking about
wild.
penises. This guy didn't get a job because of his penis size. Y'all saw that story?
No.
So apparently he has, I don't know if it's the biggest schlong in the world, but he has a massive one. He has to wear like special underwear and everything. But he went in for a job interview, and the people at the interview decided like, no, we're not giving you this job because they thought he had a hard-on during the interview and thought it was inappropriate, so on and so forth. But that's fucking wild.
But that's what they told him?
From the article that I read,
That's what
yes.
I was saying,
Yeah, it was you had a hard-ons and it was inappropriate, so they didn't want to give this nigga the job.
That's
crazy.
wild. Is that like a form of discrimination? Nah, probably not.
Well, to think he had a hard-on, that's one thing, but they are discriminating because of his penis size.
Yeah, but I don't know that he has a case. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, I mean, I don't know that you can prove it either way.
That's-
So if they
yeah,
said
you
that
can't
was the
prove it.
reason, then he might
Yeah.
have a case.
He'd have to have it in writing, or like on audio or something.
Yeah.
Because like discrimination, I feel like is hard to prove.
Yeah, that is very true. But see, and that's why people, they're like, oh, I want the biggest dick in the world, but it's a blessing and a curse, I guess. And
Right.
everyone was like, bro, you should just start a fucking OnlyFans. And
Bro,
he
facts.
should.
Bro,
He'll
he
make
should.
way more money on OnlyFans than whatever job he was probably
It's
trying
good to know
apply
that I'll never lose a job for that.
Touche, mate.
for.
I don't have
G
to wear special underwear.
That nigga was wearing the Eric Redden pants probably back in the day.
LDG, bitch.
You said what?
LDG.
What's that?
Little dick gang.
Oh, little dig gang. But remember when our dog Redden used to wear them tight ass pants?
All facts.
And had
Bro,
his
he
meat
probably
in
didn't even
everyone's
need to wear those tight ass pants.
face. Eric, if you listening, I'm glad you stopped wearing them tight ass pants with your meat out, bro.
I forgot about that. Jesus Christ, bro.
All right, so Elon, he has finally taken over Twitter, and y'all said that the internet is going crazy.
Bro, he fired some higher ups.
He fired like
did he?
4 CEOs.
Yeah.
He fired the CEO, the CFO.
AJ,
Yeah,
set
but
the camera.
Who else did he fire?
But like, I don't know why you wouldn't, or what's wrong with it.
No, nothing's wrong with that. I thought that was just funny. That's the first thing he did was.
Well, because he's cleaning house.
peace.
So, you buy the place.
I mean, the same thing happens when a
Yeah.
new coach is hired. Like they,
No,
That
that's
is
true.
true. That is true.
if
But-
he didn't, I mean, what's his name? Dorsey didn't agree with the way Twitter was going, also too. Which the guy who made it, he just became a minority owner because he sold so many shares. So I mean, if you buy it and you want to make changes,
Yeah. I know that this has been kind of an ongoing story for months and months now, but what is Elon's overall vision and goal with Twitter?
I mean, he posted like the screenshots and said this is the direction
Did
that
he?
I wanted to. Yeah, I
Are
don't
you
remember
able to
word
pull
for
those
word,
up?
but yeah,
Because Twitter is already like, I mean, yes, it has its PC moments like with Trump and all that stuff, and maybe a few other people, but Twitter is already the wild, wild west. And I know Elon's not trying to clean it up.
not necessarily, because it got crazy.
Well, because
There's
people got
been-
banned, so he's gonna like. I guess he's gonna unban.
Well, not even that. Like a lot of certain words, like the N word for one, is just suppressed. So if you tweet it, like it'll get deleted or it just won't show up, and then you can get like your account
What?
paused
Really?
and
I
stuff.
tweet nigga
Yeah,
all the time.
huh?
Probably with the hard ER.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, okay.
Like
But I
hate,
feel like-
hate speech. They'll So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they took it off, and
Oh, already? I was just
and
about to check.
yeah. If you
Oh,
go on
okay.
Twitter, like there's tons of people saying
Zach's gonna
saying
try
the
to
N word and
Zach's gonna try to tweet it now.
with a hard R.
I mean, I know there's been like this was a recent thing with Twitter. Like if you posted what Twitter felt was a wild response to a tweet, it would give you a warning and be like, most people don't respond to these type of tweets like that. Are you sure you want to post it? Like that's the only real like censorship I've seen from Twitter.
what you even post?
I've never gotten that response, but I've seen people like screenshot it and post it and be like, what the fuck is this?
All right, he said, "Dear Twitter, I guess advertisers." Okay, I wanted to reach out personally to share my motivation in acquiring Twitter. There has been much speculation about why I bought Twitter and what I think about advertising. Most of it has been wrong. The reason I acquired Twitter is because it is important to the future of civilization to have a common digital town square where a wide range of beliefs can be debated in a healthy manner without resorting to violence. There is currently great danger that social media will splinter into far right-wing or far left-wing echo chambers that generate more hate and divide in our society. In the relentless pursuit of clicks, much of traditional media has been fueled and catered to has fueled and catered to those polarized extremes as they believe oh my gosh, I suck at reading. As they believe that
Sounded
as they believe that is it's hard to see through the
Yeah.
through the mic too.
I mean, but from what it sounds like, he just doesn't want it to be like super PC, and I feel like Twitter has not been
Not
that.
even no. He's saying echo chambers for so if the people in charge of Twitter are very right wing,
Yeah.
left wing, everything that sounds right wing is going to be like, okay, no, we
Yeah.
can't, like we can't have that. That sounds crazy,
Mhm.
and vice versa. So he's saying he's just trying to balance it, or like he wants to keep it like basically like the balance of
Gotcha.
justice or whatever. And I guess he's speaking to advertisers because people might pull their money if like their tweets and stuff show up next to hate speech.
Gotcha.
But he goes, as they believe that is what brings in money. That's what I was struggling with. But in doing so, the opportunity for dialogue is lost. So he's saying, the opportunity to hear both sides and make your own opinion and have all the information is lost because certain things are being censored and some are, and other things aren't.
Got you.
Then he goes, that is why I bought Twitter. It was a lot. I didn't do it because it would be easy. I didn't do it to make more money. I did it to try to help humanity whom I love. And I do so with humility, recognizing that failure in pursuing this goal, despite our best efforts, is a very real possibility. So he's saying, like, this is what he's trying to do, but he understands he could fail and it could look bad. That said, Twitter obviously cannot become a free-for-all hellscape where anything can be said with no consequences. In addition to adhering to the laws of the land, our platform must be warm and welcoming to all, where you can choose your desired experience according to your preferences, just as you can choose, for example, to see movies or play video games ranging from all ages to mature. This is the last one. I also very much believe that advertising, when done right, can delight, entertain, and inform you. It can show a service or a product or medical treatment that you've never knew existed, but is right for you. For this to be true, it is essential to show Twitter users advertising that is relevant as possible to their needs. Low relevancy ads are spam, but high relevant ads are actually content. Fundamentally, Twitter aspires to be the most respected advertising platform in the world that strengthens your brand and grows your enterprise. To everyone who has partnered with us, thank you. Let us build something extraordinary together.
All right, cool. So, I mean, for me, it doesn't sound like anything's really going to change. As long as I'm getting my sports updates the way I need them,
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting
Your Twitter
Black
porn.
Twitter. And yes, I'm getting my Twitter porn. Those are the 3 things I need.
All
and
that
I'm
stuff is
Gucci.
probably going to be like even more
Hey, I'm fine with
in
that.
a wider range.
I'm fine with that. But y'all have any other thoughts about Elon getting Twitter?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is why we didn't want it." Everyone's saying hate speech and whatever, but it's gonna. I mean, those people are gonna find their own people, and it's not gonna get as much attention after a while because it's like, all right, we know you're just doing this for the sake of doing it. I think you're speaking to advertisers because like that's a big money driver.
Yeah.
People spending money on the platform to drive ads, or to sell ads. But I think, I mean, I'm in advertising. I think it depends on what brand you're advertising for and so on. But in the old days or early on in digital advertising, I mean, it probably still is. I don't work in digital media as much anymore, or like display.
Mm-hmm.
Certain brands obviously don't want to show up next to certain like content.
Yeah.
Whether it's written stuff, because like the ads right now are bought are bought programmatically, which means like it's just a big auction.
Yeah.
And there's just different placements on different sites everywhere. So your stuff can show up next to an article about hating Jews.
Yeah.
So like I mean, most companies don't. That's why you'll get demonetized on YouTube if your stuff is something that I guess an advertiser doesn't want to show up in front of, kind of thing. So
yeah.
it's he's speaking to it that way because people are going to be more worried about what it shows up to. But I think the natural public is getting more savvy, where they understand that just because an ad shows up next to something doesn't mean
it's
that
not a reflection on that.
it's not a reflection of that company, and two, it's probably more of a reflection of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you saw this ad on this page, what were you looking at, like, type thing. So
yeah. I got you.
Do you think it'll help keep people more or make people more informed? I think that was the second to last tweet that you read. Was that?
No, that was early. I don't know if it'll help keep people more informed. I think he has good intentions. Based on what he's saying, it seems like he has good intentions behind what he's doing.
Yeah.
Which is just to go back to balance and not let one voice outweigh the other on a platform that has the most reach for like voicing opinions. I think it could, but it's gonna be like, what is it? How do I want to, like, the wavelengths are gonna be drastic before it starts to like
even out.
Before it starts to even out and you get in a groove. Like, there's gonna be crazy people on both sides stretching it, and then it's gonna narrow down. I think that's how it's gonna act.
Got you.
And I think, I mean, it's good. You'll be able to hear. I mean, that's why some people, and I mean, I like podcasts, is because you hear uninterrupted, unguided conversations most of the time. Depending on who you listen to on podcasts, where like if you're watching Fox News, they're gonna ask certain questions in a certain way, and even when they show it, they're gonna clip it in a certain way to make you feel a certain way. And same thing if you watch left news outlets. So I think I mean, obviously there's a good and bad in everything, and it could go really wrong, and it could go really well. So I don't know. My hope is that what he's saying he intends to actually happens, because I think it could do too good to be able to hear both sides, like Miro and Jesus used to say. Gotta hear both sides.
Exactly. All right, Phil, I didn't put it on there, but did you have a question of the week?
I was just gonna use Adam's question that Luke put in the.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's facts. Let's try these this ice cream first before.
Oh yeah, so we'll skip to as seen on TikTok.
No, we can go to the question after.
Phil was
but
literally like, my question was.
Because that was a good question. I was like, oh, that could be my question of the week.
Bro, you can't be your question of the week. It's my question of the week.
we got some. I mean, this stuff's in manual focus, so we won't be able to. So
Shout out to the vegan.
we got my Mochi vegan version to try for Philip.
That's how I fuck with it.
I'm gonna try it too.
So it was Luke that saw it on TikTok, right? Luke?
Oh yeah, as seen on TikTok. Cue the music.
Oh, Mochi.
Luke, it was you that seen it on TikTok,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, I've actually had it before, but
I've had Mochi before.
Zach
too.
never had Mochi, so
Yeah, I've never had mochi.
Nigga, you ain't never had Mochi.
I don't really like mochi.
usually
to be
it's gonna
honest.
be. Oh really?
like regular mochi. Which one's this?
It's cookies and cream. It's
Ooh,
gonna be messy
lit.
because it's a little bit softer than I thought.
That shit kind of slow.
Wait.
I ain't gonna hold
Could you hand me a plate? I don't want to mess up the coach.
What, you got a little powder on that thing? Ooh, okay. Talk
Do you have a plate, Zach?
No,
you
I
can
do
just
not.
eat over the packaging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
So
my
how
god,
is
that's
it?
a lot
How
fucking
is it?
softer.
I mean, I like mochi, so
Here.
you can ask me if it's good. I'm gonna say
Yes,
yeah.
Zach.
Phil, you're supposed to be giving the people a fucking reaction, not just smacking and ignoring the.
Phil
fucking
likes it.
question
Clearly,
I'm
he shut
asking.
up.
The oat milk frozen dessert in between is really good.
Yeah,
The gummy outside is, I'm sorry, it tastes like gum.
it's too. I think it's too powdery
Yeah,
for
this
me.
is interesting.
I think you're gonna like this Bubby's better, but it's passion fruit. It's the only one.
What,
I mean, they had
what
this
is
one in
the
mango.
stuff on the outside?
It's like it's
Dough?
rice.
It's rice.
Yeah, it's like a rice. Kinda,
Is
I said I didn't like mochi before. Like I've tried it before. I didn't
Try-
like it.
try this one.
I still don't like it.
Is it because of the gummy outside?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like gummy?
It literally tastes. This one's gummy too.
Yeah, it's mochi.
I don't know that I want to try this one.
Just try it.
It literally tastes like
What flavor is that?
I feel like I shouldn't be eating. Like I shouldn't be
Bad
swallowing gum like this.
Hey,
Oh
yo.
yeah.
Like I feel like a child. I said gum.
You're gonna like this one better, I think.
This is my cream in it. Look at that.
Queenie.
Yeah, because I should have put it in the freezer for a little bit. I don't
Like
wanna
it's
forget
good. It's just that outside texture is so weird.
that. You don't like it? Luke. Let me try the.
Zach
the
fucks with
Big
it heavy.
E's.
That one's good.
I
Tastes
do
like
like this, but I should have had the passion fruit one.
tastes
first.
like a
Yeah.
strawberry ice cream.
Yeah, the passion fruit one to me is better, but I still don't.
It's good, right?
Can't do it.
You want to try one?
Well, nah, I'm good. I
Can't
can
do
check that off my bucket list.
it. Is that the same? Are we doing the popcorn too?
I'm about to eat all these.
I just brought it, but you can try.
What popcorn is that?
That one up there.
Is it Cheetos?
That's the spicy cheddar one.
I'm trying to try it. Zach,
I've had it before. I love it.
let me try it, Zach.
But yeah, Bubby's is in. I tried it when we went to Hawaii. It's a Hawaiian company. It started over there, but they closed down during the pandemic and it didn't reopen. But they sell their stuff in
Okay.
stores still.
Is the ice cream made from Bubby milk?
But I think it is actually made from Bubby milk.
So while Luke's over here snacking, what was the question? What was what was Adam's question?
It was my question to Adam,
What was it?
but it wasn't really to Adam.
No, you didn't ask Adam, but he just
Yeah.
he had a
Yeah,
funny
Adam next time.
response.
What was the question? Can someone
Do you
answer?
think your family is gonna want
Luke
this?
is about to tell you the
gonna put
question,
this in the
Mr.
freezer for now.
Wait,
Impatient.
no, Zach, it's your question, Phil.
Can you put
It's
this in the
your
freezer?
nigga. I gotta
In
go
the
to
freezer?
Discord. Hold on. We're all over the place right now.
Listeners, I am sorry that this is such a mess right now. Someone please tell me what the fuck this question is. The listeners are waiting at the end. They're in their cars
Bro, this-
yelling like,
This
will y'all
flaming
please-
hot white cheddar popcorn,
It's good.
fire.
I'm
Yeah, it's
trying
good.
to find. I was don't get
Where's
off
it
your
from?
chest. Question is, what do you do when those you look up to let you down?
Oh, wait, how is that
He's
Adam's
like Ari.
question?
No, it wasn't.
That's the question.
I
It
see.
says. It says.
Luke asked that, and then Adam said, "Just at me next time in the Discord."
And I was like, oh, that's a good question.
Got you. Well, I feel like it happens often. That's why they say not to meet your heroes because they'll always disappoint you. But I mean, at the end of the day, these people are people, and we put them on a pedestal.
Yeah, that was
And,
my answer.
and we shouldn't be doing that, but we do it anyways. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but you just have to, at the end of the day, realize again that they're people. And they're not perfect. They're gonna fuck up. They're gonna have different opinions from you. They're gonna have different beliefs from you. So. And
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't put celebrities on a pedestal. They're humans, but I don't think none of my idols let me down though.
Yeah, I don't think anyone I know personally, I mean, that I don't know personally, could let me down.
Kanye didn't let you down?
I don't know him personally.
He's
No,
not one
I
of my
wouldn't say he
favorite
let me
leaders,
down. And like you don't know the whole.
I guess if
like,
you don't
with
put
the
enough
stuff-
strength into it, like if you don't.
Yeah,
put
if you
enough-
that's the other thing. I don't put that much weight
Meaning
into
into
it.
it?
Also, even though I don't agree with what he does, like, who am I to say he's doing what I mean, he's doing what he needs to do the wrong way. You know,
yeah.
he could have felt that was he could have meant it, and I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Or he could have felt like that was his only way for him to do whatever he had to do. And because you only see 10%, maybe not even, like 5% of what goes on in his entire life, I'm not gonna sit there and say he let me down. Like I don't know, you know.
Can't believe I
What
let
if-
Nas down.
You said what?
I can't believe I let Nas down. J. Cole song.
Oh,
I don't listen to that bum ass nigga.
same.
It's a great song.
Yeah, I fucking hate J. Cole.
Not true.
But AJ, where'd you buy these from?
From Publix, bro.
I'll go to Publix and I'll get you another one because I might kill this.
All right.
This is a whole
Can you just-
ASMR
Is he
episode.
smacking on the pod?
Yeah.
I'll
He's
move it.
moving
No, I
the
moved
mic.
it. I moved it first. I just
All right. So get
I
it
fuck
off
with
your
the mochi.
chest. I'm assuming Phil put this, but
Wait, did we rate the mochis 1 to 10?
they're like I would say
Seven.
7.
If you guys have Bubby, if you go and find the Mochi
Hey,
and
bro.
there's Bubby versus my Mochi, definitely get the Bubbies.
My mochis was good though.
I mean, yeah, it was vegan.
I would
so-
rate it a 2.
Cause the strawberry ones taste like a strawberry. It's like the strawberry ice
It
cream
did
tastes
taste
so
good, but
yeah.
the Mochi has like the
It's that gummy texture.
But is it that
No, the
gummy?
powdery stuff is
Is
on
it
it.
that gummy when it's like fully frozen?
I think so.
yeah.
No,
I
I,
didn't
mean it's a
mind the
little bit
powder.
hard. It's a little bit harder. Like, you can get Mochi as a dessert like at most Japanese restaurants or Asian
Got you.
restaurants. But like the outside will be gummy, but because the ice cream was melted, so it was like the entire thing was softer.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I forgot what it's called. It's made from rice, but I forget what they call it.
I didn't mind the powder.
Yeah, it's not bad, but if you don't have the powder, I think it's a lot better.
All right.
Actually, I did have one that was ube, and it was pretty good.
Ube? What is that?
It's like a sweet potato,
Mm.
but it's a dessert in like Asian cultures.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite Asian dessert is mango sticky rice.
Oh, mango sticky rice is fire.
Fuck with mango sticky
It's
rice.
probably one. I think that might be my favorite. Also.
You get some good mango sticky rice. Oh, Boca Pho has really good mango sticky
Oh,
rice.
does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Most Thai places do too. I don't know if they invented it, but yeah.
All right,
What,
y'all
so
ready?
what was the
Who put I hate hood niggas?
Oh,
Me.
definitely Phil. That I can read it and didn't know that was Phil.
Me, bruh.
Right?
You went to another Popeyes or
No, man. I went to Charlie Pastries early in the week because I was by like a dealership to go see a car. So I was like, oh, I'm over here in this area. Let me go get Charlie's Pastries, which is right behind Joy's. It's like nigga in a convertible, right?
Mm.
It's
Well,
a
convertible
base-
what?
A convertible Camaro, like a basic Camaro.
Camaro. Oh, I already know it's
Bruh.
downhill from there.
Yeah, basic, like not even special. Gold teethed out, and I'm backing into the spot, and he's trying to back out as I'm backing into the spot. So I stopped because I'm like, okay, you're gonna back into me, and so I'm like, oh, if I stop, he'll stop and let me finish backing up. No, nigga looks like you about to hit my shit. I'm like, mind you, I'm in my work truck, so I'm like, all right, let me just pull in. And as I'm pulling in, nigga threw a water bottle at the truck, and usually.
Threw it at the truck, you said?
Yes, bro, at the truck. Because, mind you, it's convertible.
Yeah.
The convertible dropped. The
He didn't even
dropped.
know your hands were registered.
The top's dropped. And he's like, bro, you about to hit my shit? Looking at me all crazy. I'm looking at Buddy like, do I really want to do this right now? And I'm like,
While you at work.
while I'm at work, I was like, I'm not even going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to just park this car and go into the shop.
That sucks.
But that's why, because I just hate the niggas like that. Because usually, if it was my car and he threw something in my car, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? I would have said something. Like, we could
Mhm.
squabble. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Squabble.
Like, we could take it there.
I love that word.
But, yeah. But I can't say nothing because I was in my work truck. And I don't
You
like
had your
not-
polo on too, huh?
Yeah. And I don't like not being able to say nothing when I feel like
Yeah.
disrespecting me.
Imagine if like it was on Twitter. Progressive. What is progressive
So, you
saying?
know, you just have to take that L. But
What
I'm
is
like, bro, I
progressive's
hate
slogan?
niggas that's just like,
That's their tagline?
yeah.
just start drama for no reason. Like,
Yeah.
fam, you in the wrong. Just let me continue backing up. It ain't that serious. But, yeah, man. So that really pissed me off this week.
You
And
should have been
then-
like, "There's cameras on this car. I got you, nigga."
And then the Lukie saga check-in.
Oh yeah, that put that on there.
What?
Have you had any closure or advancement in finding your
Oh,
stolen
bro,
items?
no.
You didn't go into the office?
I gave him my availability. No response. He asked for my availability. I
Dun,
I
dun,
literally
dun.
gave him no joke. I was like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm available from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And no response. So I need to email him again, call him, whatever I got to do. If I got to CC everyone in that motherfucking office again, I'm going to do it.
They hate this motherfucker, man.
And you can't just like walk up to their office.
Stop
well,
asking him questions. He's eating.
I
How
don't-
inconsiderate.
That is very inconsiderate. I don't honestly know where this specific guy's office is. I mean, I'm sure I can find it, but
You gonna pull up and knock on the door?
But I should pull up because, I mean, they said I need to watch it while I'm in the office, while I'm in their office. So, I mean, I could just pull up, but I want to make sure that I'm not going all the way there for no reason. Like it's on the other side of campus.
Oh, so it's not that
I'd have to
important
drive
to
there. No, it is. But I want to make sure that like
you. You would have been pulled up.
that person is available when I'm available.
You would have been pulled
You
up
know?
if it was that important. I don't even care about this saga anymore.
That's fine.
Anything else y'all got to get off y'all chest?
No,
I don't think so.
All right. Best thing y'all seen this week?
Oh, I got something to get off my chest.
well,
I
we
hurt
already
my
over that
thumb.
segment.
I hurt my thumb, and I don't know how. And I feel like I'm getting old. But it's just a thumb. But I don't know how I hurt it.
Hey,
And now it hurts every day.
27.
I know how he
is-
heard it, but it's not safe for work.
I ain't got no manners for no sluts. I'm gonna put my thumb in the butt.
That's not how I heard it.
That's definitely how you heard it. She's like, "Oh, squeeze the butt cheeks together." I almost broke your shit.
But best thing
Oh,
y'all.
wait. I got something else to get off my chest.
What happened?
I went to the ENT. Did I tell y'all I had a sinus infection for like a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I went to the ENT. They do the nasal endoscopy. Is that what it's called? Where they put the camera down. But he's like,
I'm not gonna tell you if you're wrong either, because you just.
but he's like, I don't think you have a. I don't think it's a sinus issue. I think it might be something else, because you have some like sinus blockage or whatever they call it, but it's not like anything really serious that you would have all those symptoms. He's like, I'm gonna order you a CT scan of your like brain to see what else it could be.
You can have CTE.
I get to the lab to do my CT scan.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I should have fucking asked. They charged me $300
Bumbleclot.
because my insurance didn't cover it. And when I get there and they do the CT scan, I noticed that they don't put me like my whole head in the machine. They just like put part of it. And I was like, I wonder what's like why, like what's going on. So I asked. I was like, did you do a CT scan of my brain or you know what? There, she was like, oh no, I only did a CT scan from your sinuses down. And I was like, he ruled out, the ENT ruled out a sinus issue.
Yeah.
And the reason why I was getting the scan is because it could be like, I was thinking it could potentially be cancerous, and I was trying to rule that out.
Yeah.
So I just paid $300 to get a CT scan of my sinuses after he looked at my sinuses
Wait, did you
and said
tell
that I
her
was
that?
fine. I told her that, and she was like, oh, because you ordered a CT scan of your sinuses, you have to go back to the ENT and get them to order another CT scan.
Oh, this wasn't in the same building.
No, it's not the same building. And
Okay.
so one is in Hollywood, like East Hollywood by
Gotcha.
Aventura, and one is here in Pembroke Pines. Anyway, that means I would have to do another ENT appointment, which, I mean, it's not too bad. It's like $30. But then I would have to pay another $300.
Wait, so it for sure wasn't supposed to be of your sinuses?
No.
Then why would why would the doctor order it for your sinuses? Because the doctor tells them what to
Yes,
do.
the doctor tells them what to order. He
So
told
maybe
him,
he wanted just a deeper like. So I fractured my ankle, but you couldn't see on an X-ray, so I had to order it and get MRI.
yeah,
So
but
that's
he,
probably what it was.
well, he ruled out a sinus infection in his office.
Okay, but he still wants to look at probably your sinus cavity though,
I mean,
and you can't tell just by.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But he could have just done, let me do a full head CT scan while I'm in there. He
Oh,
could have done
yeah.
my sinuses and my brain at the same time. They're right fucking next to each other.
Right.
Why she had to stop here at my eyebrow?
I don't know. Maybe
She was like, I did from your eyebrow to like your chin. I'm like, you could have just put me in the machine 3 more inches. You would have gotten the fucking my brain. Now I got to pay another $300 to go back and do my brain. Is what I'm saying.
yeah, okay, but maybe the doctor didn't want you to do your brain. Because the CT can't, you're still exposing yourself to radiation.
Yeah,
so
but-
if he's saying like he wants to look deeper at your sinuses because he knows it's a sinus issue, why the hell is he
Because
gonna
he
CT
doesn't-
scan your brain?
Because he doesn't know it's a sinus issue.
I don't know what the
He ruled
based
out.
on the information you gave to me and him ordering the sinus.
Yes.
Ooh.
But when he put the camera down, he
Yeah.
ruled out it being a sinus infection. So
Okay,
so
but
he could,
you understand that a sinus
No.
infection is not the only thing that could be wrong with.
No, I get that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, he could have just said, "I will order you a CT scan of your brain and your sinuses, so
Yeah.
you don't have to go back twice. You don't have to pay an extra $300." And yes, I would have to.
So the doctor wants you to get a brain CT scan also.
No, I want one.
Okay, that is not the doctor's fault. It's your fault because you didn't communicate what you wanted. He wanted a deeper look at your sinuses, so your sinus cavity and that stuff too, because it's not an infection, but they have identified the issue is in your sinuses.
Yes.
So the CT scan is a deeper
But
look
it's
at that.
clear- yes,
so
but it-
why would I feel like that would be malpractice for them to put your brain through radiation when they're not even looking there, because you want that.
Okay.
Unless you communicate
No,
to them, hey,
no,
I want
yes,
this.
Yes. But when he ruled out the sinuses, he said
He
that it
ruled
could-
out sinus infection.
sinus infection. That's what I
Okay.
meant. That's what I meant. He did mention that he thinks that it's tension headaches.
Oh, okay.
So he already had ideas of what he thought it could be.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, if he has ideas of what he thinks it could be, and he's ruling out a sinus infection, why? Like now, if the sinuses come back normal, like my CT scan comes back normal,
Mm-hmm.
I have to go back for another one. Is what I'm saying. I will be exposed.
they probably-
I will probably be exposed to the same amount of radiation as before, as if I were to do it ahead of time.
Maybe. I don't know.
And I don't think that I've ever gotten a CT scan in my life. Like the doctor was like, it's cumulative based on like age, like how much radiation you can be exposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I've had a CT scan in my life. So, like, I don't know. I would have liked him to just be like, okay, I don't think it's a sinus infection. I think it's tension headaches. We're gonna just kill two birds with one stone, and I'm gonna order you a CT scan of your entire head.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, possibly, but I don't know. He's a doctor.
No,
And he orders something specific. If he thought it was tension headaches, I feel like he would have done it. Has he told you
Yeah.
have to go back?
no. I just did it
AJ,
today.
reset the camera.
And I won't get my results for 72 hours. I think they said 72. Yeah, I think they said 72 hours.
Yeah.
But he did mention what he thinks it could be, and in that situation, I would imagine he would just
You know, where does tension headaches like affect? Where does the root would be?
the back of your head
Yeah.
and above your eyebrows, like the.
remember the eyebrows down.
And she did from the eyebrows down. Yeah.
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 But yeah,
Seemed
I
like
don't
no
know.
tension there.
Damn, I definitely get tension headaches.
But also, I feel like for CTs, I mean, I don't know how that stuff works. I'm not a doctor, but
Yeah, I don't know how-
I'm pretty sure they do specific areas, because if you do a broader area, you're not going to see as much detail as if you do a tighter area. Also,
I don't know. I don't know how it works either. I just
Yeah.
in my head, I was thinking this whole time. I was like, oh, okay. He doesn't think it's a sinus infection, so he's giving me a CT scan of something else. And yeah, it is a miscommunication on my part as well. But at the same time, if you're going to tell me that you think it's something else and not a sinus infection, then why am I only going for a sinus infection?
yeah.
You know?
All right, best thing y'all seen this week.
Jeez.
Zach and I have a game tomorrow. That's a great thing.
Oh, that's
Yup.
lit.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'll see it tomorrow.
Yup.
I dropped off a jacket for the homie, and then after I left him, he hit me up and told me he appreciated me coming by because he's been like depressed and stuff, and I brought him joy this week. So I thought,
Oh, that's lit.
That's what's up.
yeah. And then
Love
I
to
told
see
him,
it.
you gotta let me know when you feeling down, bro. I just pull up on you just cause. Don't be holding that shit in. So
Facts. Anything else?
What about you? Anything?
Best thing I seen. Well, it's good and bad. My coworker Marissa, who I work closely with, she got a new job.
Mm-hmm.
She's still gonna be at the same university, just a new position, higher paying. So I'm definitely happy for her. But now I have no one to vent to, and my boss is driving me nuts. But that's all I got. Nothing too crazy. All my sports teams suck. So
I feel like I had something else. I can't even remember now. Unfortunately.
All right. If not,
Sorry.
then we can move on. So streaming. AJ, I know you've watched Love Is Blind. Have you finished it?
No, it's not. I mean, it's not. I mean, I finished all the episodes that
Yeah.
are available, but
Yeah, I haven't made it all the way in, but this season is definitely lit.
I think it's the best one yet.
Yeah, I think I agree.
I mean, you feel like it's that every year, like you say that every season.
Yeah.
But I think season 1 was better than season 2.
And I can't even really remember one at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
I remember the black and white couple that are still together, but outside of that, I don't remember season 1.
What percentage of
yeah.
couples stay together?
Last season,
That is
there
like-
might have been like 2 couples, but one of them just recently got divorced.
Out of
Thi-
how many couples total?
Well, there's a bunch of people, but then actual couples.
It
I
may
want
be
to say maybe
8.
like, no, like 4 couples, maybe like 4 or 5. I don't think it's 8. It's not that many.
In season 2, I thought there was more.
That many?
I mean, they don't. Not that. By the end of the show, I feel like it's like two couples that
Yeah.
get married actually.
Yeah.
But like
Oh.
it each season varies how many people will go on to like will leave the pods together.
Yeah.
I think one of them was like 8, but maybe it was less. Maybe it was like 6.
Yeah.
This year, I think this season right now it was like 5.
Mm-hmm. But I will say, I don't think any of these couples are staying together
Oh really?
at all. I mean, I could be wrong. Actually, I think maybe one couple, white buddy Matt, I think his name is, and Colleen.
Yeah.
I think they're the only one that have potential, but he seems like he's a little bit crazy and abusive. Like the first time he got mad at her
Yeah.
because she talked to a dude that she was interested in.
Cole.
Like that nigga snapped
Yeah.
after that shit.
Well,
I was
so
like,
so in that situation, like seeing it from a third party, and then, or just stepping outside of it and knowing like the background and stuff,
yeah,
they were like, that situation triggered both Colleen and
Mhm.
Matt's like triggered an emotional response to something they were like insecure about.
yeah,
So like Matt dude, he was married before.
Yeah.
He was in a 10-year relationship, and he like the reason why he got divorced or whatever is that the girl called him and said, "Hey, I cheated on you," right? And said, "I'm pregnant and it's not yours."
Kitties.
Yes,
Yeah.
over the phone. 10 years. Since like high school, whatever.
yeah,
Done. So he goes on the show, and then he's only met this person, whatever. So he doesn't. You talk to each other
Yeah, I
about
know
stuff in
you're
the
behind
pods
the
and
wall.
stuff, so you don't really know everything. But like the girl that he's in a relationship with is a ballerina. So in that situation that he got mad at, this dude was approaching her and saying like, "Oh, like I think you're pretty. This is like I would date you in the real world type deal, or whatever, right?" And she's just like placating, which is something a ballerina would do, because for survival, how they eat is not necessarily placating to people, but that's like that's a was it profession where you're judged by others,
Mhm.
and your success depends on what other people think about you and how they perceive you.
But
So
in
you're
her
gonna be
in her situation, she wasn't even really disrespectful. Like she,
That's what I'm saying.
she
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
like dead the conversation, which I feel like the person that came at her didn't come at her disrespectfully, so she didn't have to shut it down disrespectfully.
Right.
She just was like, okay, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
and then that's when Matt freaked out.
Yeah, but like at the same time, he's just like, all right, like
Yeah.
he wasn't there to experience what happened.
Yeah.
He was told the story, so he's saying, and he's like, she could be not really telling me the whole
Mhm.
thing. I've known her really for 8 days,
Yeah.
7 or like 2 weeks max. I'm seeing the signs of this already happening,
Yeah.
and whatever, you know. So
Do you watch Bachelor in Paradise?
Nah, I've never watched that.
Do they do like strict background checks on these people? You know, like the last.
I think this season in Love Is Blind is the most like, I think, normal people or like real people they've had, because I feel like people know what Love Is Blind is
Yeah.
now. So you're getting auditions, but you're getting auditions from people who know what it is,
Yeah.
and you are probably getting a ton more people because they see how, I guess, lucrative it could be or
Mhm.
whatever on the back end. So I think like the longer like what do you call it, reality TV shows go on, I think the better the people in them get, because
Yeah.
the producers have more to pick from.
Exactly.
At first, like if you're signing up for a reality TV show that's never happened, like you're getting characters.
Exactly.
And then you're gonna want to pick you're gonna pick characters also because you're like, all right, I need something that's gonna be like wild or something. Now you're getting something that is still pretty wild, but these people are really seemingly normal. I think there's still some gamemanship from some of these people, but like trying to stay on the show type thing.
Yeah.
But you can tell that all right, these are more regular people, not just like these wild characters that they found.
Yeah.
I feel like definitely the more the show goes on, though, the more they're gonna try to benefit from like monetarily and like through social.
100%.
Like you're gonna get more of those people who want to blow up on social.
Yeah, but then you have more. You also have a wider pool to pick from. You know,
Yeah.
because
That's
more
true.
people are going to audition, so you can get you have. I don't want to say you can get the best because I don't know how they're picking it, but you're getting more of what you want, and it seems like this time they went with more real people, not just
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Also, the last few people who won, or not won, but like got married
Yeah.
from
Bachelor?
the Bachelor or Bachelorette, got caught on social media with like blackface.
Really?
Yes.
oh my
It's
gosh,
wild
I
because it's
seen-
not even like a break in. It's like blackface, 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 pretty much.
There is a what do you call it? Either Florida man or like white people humor, whatever. It was the same guy runs the account, but basically there's Neil Brennan tweeted this a long time ago, but it was something like somewhere some white person is gonna on Halloween is gonna make a career-ending decision on a costume.
Yo.
That's facts.
And that's so bad. Like every year, there's like somewhere in the world, there's a white person that's gonna mess it up
Yeah.
because they're stupid.
Promising Young Woman. Who put that on there?
Oh, I put it on there. Have you all seen it before?
Nah, what is it?
It's
Never
on
heard
it's
of
on
it.
HBO Max. It's I think it won awards and stuff too, but it's really good.
It's a movie, a series?
It's a movie,
Okay.
and it's more of like I don't want to say it's an indie movie style, but you seen I Care a Lot?
Mm-mm.
I know we discussed it in the movie.
Zach definitely saw it
Okay.
in the movie club.
Yeah.
Phil probably, but doesn't remember. But it's like I Care. You ever seen I Care a Lot?
No, but I did see Bullet Train and it's lit.
Oh, you saw Bullet Train, and it was lit, wasn't it? All right, we're gonna talk about that in a second. But you still haven't seen it yet, Zach?
Nah.
Huh? Bro, I'm telling you,
No,
going
I
on
didn't
Tuesday.
watch I Care a Lot.
We should ruin it.
I Care a Lot is we should by this
Is
time.
Bullet
it's not-
Train on streaming yet?
Nah,
Is it what?
is
on
it streaming? You
Yeah.
could probably rent. Did you rent it here, or did you go to the movies?
No, I rented it here.
Oh, you could probably rent it. But
It's only $30.
I would see. I mean,
Holy-
promising
I'm
young.
joking. I'm joking.
Promising Young Woman is on HBO Max. I Care a Lot's on Netflix if you guys haven't seen it, but it's kind of a movie like that where there's well-known. I don't even know if there's really well-known actors in it, but it's really good acting. It's a good storyline, a good twist. Yeah, I would definitely watch it. Promising Young Woman.
Okay. Music.
Wait, Bullet Train. What do you
sorry.
think about it, Luke?
I thought it was lit. I love how like different like hidden things were revealed randomly. Like that was one of my favorite parts of it.
You ever seen The Gentleman yet, or no?
No,
And then watch it. Is it similar? Like,
but there was
it's
a lot
similar
of
that way.
it was a lot of like I don't know how to describe the comedy in it.
It's
It
like
reminds me a lot of like Deadpool comedy.
right. It's like it's
Maybe
dry, dark, punchy type humor.
yeah.
It's very like British humor kind of thing.
And it's very like in your face. Like it would like something would happen and it would like stop, and you would like see whatever the joke was. Like you would see it in slow motion.
Yeah,
Or, like,
happen. Yeah.
So I like that. I'm trying to remember. There was a
What
lot
do
of
you think
character
about Bad
development
Bunny?
as
What do you think
well.
about- yeah, there for sure.
Like throughout and it's not like I can't remember how long the movie is, but like
it's good because you see the characters develop, and then a lot of information they voice over, and they communicate a lot of information in like really
Yeah.
interesting and like really creative ways. It's a great story,
And-
great writing, great storytelling. So
yeah, and to me like everything that you think is gonna happen doesn't happen.
yeah,
Like like right when you think something's gonna happen, something else fucking like when the train crashes and everyone's
Well,
like
don't
out
fucking spoil it, bro.
and
He's
leaving.
definitely about to
Yeah.
And the
spoil it.
girl is like has the gun and she gets
Yeah,
That's what you said.
I was like, bro, I thought
Yeah,
she,
because it just builds like
yeah, it builds suspense and then like
it builds suspense, but there's also a through storyline with like luck. There's a through line of the story that's based on like luck and fortune, misfortune, and like like the ladybug and so on, which you get like that's like a token you get
Yeah.
later. So there's that through line through the entire thing and follows the main character.
oh yeah, definitely follow. He's unlucky as shit.
Yeah.
He's the most unlucky person in the world, like he said.
Right. So that's basically the through line of it. And
But
I
was dead.
I
when
would legit
I was,
watch that movie.
I was dead when I can't remember what his name is. The villain, the old guy.
Which white
White something, yeah.
Yeah.
When he's like, I tried to get everyone on this train who
Yeah.
like wronged him,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Fuck." What's his name was sick that day.
Yeah. He's like
I was like, "Damn, this man is really unlucky."
sick. I wasn't even supposed to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's really is. I'm glad you watched it and you can corroborate.
I'm gonna check it
'cause a lot
out,
of
but I'm gonna
people-
wait till it actually gets on streaming. I'm not renting that.
Bro, it's like $3, bro. I'll rent it for you. Like,
I also feel like
Do they still do Redbox? That's the whole thing.
I think so. Yeah.
you can do Redbox streaming, too.
Can you?
Yeah.
All right, music. So before I get into the actual music, I'm gonna jump down a little bit. What do you think is the most recognized hip hop verse of all time? And I'm glad you were on this episode.
Biggie.
It was
Either
all
I love it when
dream.
you call me Big
Yeah.
Papa or something from Juicy.
Yeah. And Juicy,
It was all a dream.
Juicy was
Yeah.
the first thing that came to my mind. So you saying Juicy? What you saying, Luke?
I gotta think.
Hip hop too, it says? You said?
Yeah.
Because it could be something Will Smith. Like getting jiggy with it or
Oh, okay. So
Or I was thinking
Miami.
like Snoop Dogg or something.
So when
That's true too.
the whole reason I'm asking is I saw a TikTok. It was a dude that he said he had a conversation with his friend. Da da da. He did a bunch of research, like looking up songs to see like what was the most streamed.
I'd probably say Eminem.
Yeah, so he ended up saying "Lose Yourself" was
Oh, really?
probably
Was it?
the most recognized song. But as he was talking, like it was a long clip, and I'm like, I don't know if he would count this, but the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song, I feel like, is the
Oh,
most
yeah.
recognized
Mhm.
thing.
How did he come to that conclusion?
That's what I'm saying. If you,
Well, because
if you look globally, I'm sure it's different.
well, "Lose Yourself."
If you look globally, it still probably be Eminem.
Eminem? No, I don't think so.
I think it would be.
So I think Snoop Dogg is probably the most famous hip hop artist.
Because he
Mhm.
does everything.
Yeah, but I don't know, and he's just like well known. Like old white people know him, black people know him, young black people, anybody. But I don't know if Snoop has a verse that is like wide.
Oh, so it's
Universally
a whole
known.
verse.
Yeah,
or is
we'll
it
say
like,
that,
or is
yeah.
it just like a
Oh,
part of a
wow.
song?
Yeah, I mean it could be part of a
Because
song. A
bro, that
verse,
man does
whatever.
commercials in Asia
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
But
Speaking
I
Chinese.
think Juicy could be up there. Lose Yourself. I mean that's what the guy said. Luke, did you say one?
I said I thought it could be a Snoop Dogg song, but I don't know
Snoop
what.
Dogg song.
No,
yeah.
I would just guess Eminem because he's the most highest selling hip hop artist of all time.
Is he?
It's not close.
Okay. I wasn't saying you were wrong. I just wasn't.
I
sure.
really want to Google it. It's killing me.
I would.
It's not close.
I don't doubt what you're saying. I think that it would probably be someone more like, I won't say gimmicky, but more like either, because obviously Biggie's not gimmicky, but Juicy, or Will Smith, just because like, it's rated E for everyone.
I
type
could see the
thing.
Fresh Prince one.
It's not close.
You said who? Luke, what'd
I
you
said
say?
I could see the Fresh Prince, like you said.
Oh,
if
yeah,
that-
yeah,
if
yeah.
that counts.
And Will Smith was the first one to win a Grammy. So like,
yeah. Like at first I was thinking like 50 Cent in the club. I was like, is there a verse that like everyone really knows? Like everyone knows the chorus.
or it's
Candy
that's what
Shop.
I'm saying. It'd be a chorus
Candy
for me.
Shop.
Candy
more
Shop
than-
is more.
No, Luke,
I
you're
feel
wrong.
like than Many Men or whatever. What were you saying?
No, I think it would be the
Old
birthday one.
white
What's
people
the birthday?
don't
It's your
know
birthday,
fucking
that one.
in the
Go
club.
Shorty.
What about Move Bitch by
No,
Ludacris?
I would
Move
put
Bitch.
Nelly's verse on pretty high.
I don't even know what that
Melody
is.
Verse off of I gotta think of the damn song.
If you want to go and take a ride with me.
That one more than It's Getting Hot in
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, high in here.
Hot in Here, I think blew up more than that.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
what about DMX?
Which song?
I don't know. Just I don't know him. If we're doing choruses too,
Yeah.
like I don't know. Could be anything.
But I feel like still like a lot of people just know the chorus, but if we talking like whole song or like a verse, oh no, I think Biggie out if we excluding Eminem from this, like
And if we
Biggie's
do a whole
definitely-
verse, then it might
yeah,
be Biggie.
Juicy. I feel like everybody know that.
Because I mean, a lot of people would know Eminem, but I don't know a lot of people that can rap a whole Eminem verse of any of his songs.
Nah, more people be able to rap an Eminem verse than
Yeah,
Biggie.
everyone knows palms are sweady, knees weak, arms are
He's
heavy.
vomit
And then
on the
after
sweater
that, what?
Already, mom spaghetti. He's nervous.
Why
but
you
on
gotta
the
say it
surface,
like
he
that,
look-
Zach?
Because
He don't
that's
even. He
Eminem.
don't even say it like
That
that.
That's
verse is,
Eminem.
yeah, on the surface he look. It went with a movie. I think it'd still be Eminem over Biggie.
But yeah, I mean,
'Cause I don't even think
I don't
Biggie
know
would be
that.
the biggest American verse. In my
I don't know that entire verse you guys just. Like,
Why is this popcorn so good?
No, bro, it's done. Bro, it's done. Look at it. Camera, look. Bro, you ate 2/3
I
of
feel
it.
like a Kanye verse would be bigger than Juicy.
Maybe,
Power,
probably.
power could definitely be up there.
No one managed to have all that power. Or good morning. Ooh. If it's like a part of a song, I
Yeah.
think there's more of an argument. But if it's
I
a
had
whole
a dream
verse,
that
I
I
don't
found my
know.
way to heaven when I woke
And if
up.
not, it might be Dreams and Nightmares by me.
Yeah, Dreams and
Yeah.
Nightmares was also up there, but that's more so the younger generation that knows it. Like older generation, they're not gonna know that shit.
Right.
Like for it to be the most popular, it would have to be a song that's an older song because the older generation knows it and just was passed on to the
for
younger.
years. Yeah.
Yeah. So something that Matt wanted to know is we're coming towards the end of the year, and Spotify's gonna have their Wrapped, and Apple's gonna have their version of the end of year wrap up. What do you think is gonna be your number one artist and song of the year?
Song I don't know. My number one artist is probably going to be Westside Gunn this year. Probably. Also a lot of Westside. Either Westside
Really?
Gunn. I mean Griselda's. It's gonna be a lot of Griselda artists in
Yeah.
my top 10. So Westside Gunn's probably gonna be in there. Stove God Cooks might be in there. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of Westside.
Okay. So for me, I said Bad Bunny, but I actually think it might be Red Hot Chili Peppers because I listened to their first album this year a lot, but they've dropped 2 albums this year, which I've listened to a lot. So just I think by sheer numbers, it's going to be Red Hot Chili Peppers. If not, then it is 100% going to be Bad Bunny.
What are we talking?
Our Spotify Wrapped or Apple Music end of year thing on who will be our number one artist and song. And song, it's tough for me to say because when I put on music, I listen to albums. I don't just go in my music and listen to one specific song. Like
Yeah,
I'll look up a
I'm similar.
playlist or an album.
Song for me might be, something. It's
Last for me.
Yeah, Luke definitely. Once he finds a song, he keep playing it and
Yes.
playing it and playing it.
I'll play it to death.
Whereas I have to hear the whole album from start to finish.
My number one song might be Cocaine Cologne.
And that's by Westside.
Stove God.
Still got Cooks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will probably be pretty high up on my list.
Gotcha.
But I think for sure to be, probably have like 2 or 3 artists from Griselda in my top 10.
Okay.
Nip should crack my top 10 this year. I haven't listened to a lot of Nip.
I don't know. It might be Push for me, just because when his album came out, it was the only thing I was listening to for a while.
Gotcha.
Other than that, it might be this dude named 448 Reek from Baltimore. But I only have 2 of his songs that I listen to.
Kendrick might be in there. Push might be in there. I've been all over the place though this year, more so than previous years. So I don't know. Mavi's gonna be in there for sure. I think Mavi's
your
gonna
shit's still gonna be all rap, bro.
be in there. Oh yeah, for sure.
So
always
how is
all-
it all over the
It's
place?
always all rap, but I feel like I've listened to way more artists this year. than I did last
Gotcha.
Might be Snah, too.
Shout out Snah.
Snah Halagra.
Oh, okay. So like
Yeah, Mavi.
You gotta pronounce the H. Snah.
So now the music that actually dropped, you put Westside on there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you drop?
Hitler wears Hermes 10.
How is
Oh, just in conjunction with Kanye.
It's good. I like it. DJ Drama's on it.
it? Okay.
And he got a lot of good features on it. I think I ran it through one time fully, but our first initial listen is really good. He actually had to edit the name because all that, like all the backlash that Kanye's been getting over like anti-Semitism.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like usual Hitler wears Hermes 10, it's just 10 on iTunes,
Okay.
which is weird for him to get backlash now, and he's literally had this the 10th installation of his series,
Yeah.
and that's not really anti-Semitic.
Got you.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, Adidas is a German company and has
it
like
is.
has Nazi history too.
Yeah.
So I think that's. I mean, obviously, you can't support someone who says that stuff, but that's probably part of it too.
Yeah. Kodak dropped today. Y'all listened?
No, but I need
KTB.
to listen.
Cutthroat Bill Volume 1. I didn't
Cutthroat
listen.
Bill.
I've
It was-
heard Walk and Spin. That's why they're the ones that have the most plays right now.
Yeah.
It's because they were up before, and there's another one that I've heard, but I haven't listened.
I
to
need
the
to
whole thing
listen.
yet.
I'll
Yeah.
know for next pod if I like
Yeah,
it.
it's
I'm so
decent.
awesome. I like the I'm so awesome.
It's decent.
Yeah. Yeah, but he
Um,
had released that one before too.
Drake and 21 Savage were supposed to drop today, but it got pushed back to next week. So I heard that it was dropping, didn't realize it was going to be so soon. So hopefully it is a good album. A lot of people like Drake and 21 together. I'm kind of indifferent towards it, but I will definitely be checking it out.
Smino's project's pretty good. I listened to that too today. Love for Rent.
Okay.
We was talking about that
For
in
Rent?
Discord. Love for Rent. Yeah.
Mm.
Smino's project was
How
pretty
expensive
good.
is
And
it?
then Mavi had dropped Laughing So Hard It Hurts. But I think he dropped that like a month or two ago, but I just not realized it came out. So, or I
That was a
realized it was
sample?
out. So that's pretty good too. Yeah, man. So it's a lot of good stuff out.
That's
For
nice.
sure, for sure. And then last week you had talked about Jeezy. I listened to it, and that Jeezy album is pretty dope.
It's really good, man. Sounds like old Jeezy.
DJ
Oh, I still didn't
Drama.
even fucking listen to that.
Oh,
and
you
I love
sleep.
old Jeezy.
No, you
sleep.
don't.
But the
Clearly,
first song,
yeah.
the
Actually,
first song alone. gives
Phil
me
was
Jeezy
riding
vibes.
with me one time, and he was like, "I didn't know you listened to Jeezy."
I know, cause you be.
Well,
on-
I got an older brother, so
Was Call Me
Jeezy
If You
before
Get
my
Lost this year or last year?
this year.
DJ
Early this
Drama. DJ Drama been having a hell of a year then.
Wait, no.
Hell of
That's Call Me If You Get Lost with Tyler, right?
Yeah.
That was last year. My
Okay.
fault.
All right.
Yeah, it was at the end of the year last year.
Yeah, it
Got
was
you.
last
All right. Sports. Starting off with NFL. Kadarius Toney got traded to the Kansas City Chiefs, which I'm surprised about. And I agree with you, AJ. I think he can be a new Tyreek Hill for the team. I mean, they have a lot of receivers. No one like truly great. Juju's kind of getting into his own now, but I definitely think Kadarius Toney could be a nice addition to the team. And so it was for a conditional 3rd-round pick and a 6th-round pick.
Yeah, hopefully he stays healthy because I think he could be cool. But I think they're really like, all right, we need that Tyreek Hill home run kind of player.
Yeah, exactly.
But they got speed in Harmon and Scanlon.
Yeah, but so Kadarius Toney, like, you can put him in so many different spots, whereas Hardman, like, yeah, last week he had 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, but I feel like he's not like a slot guy.
He's not like a twitchy guy.
Yeah.
He's fast going straight.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, he's
like,
someone you got to
yeah.
have on the outside. Whereas Kadarius, you could put him all over the field.
Use him as a gadget kind of player.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
a Debo, but probably you think he's a little faster than Debo?
I'm
not sure.
I don't know. Maybe, but Debo's definitely a bigger body, built like a running back. Then we have Robert Quinn joining the Eagles. How you feel about that, Phil?
It's a good pickup for late 4th round pick.
fantastic pickup.
That's an excellent pickup because the Bears paying his salary. So we got him for a late 4th round pick. We still got 2 first rounds.
Fourth.
So I said late 4th round pick.
Yeah, fourth.
It was only a 4th.
Late 4th round pick. Yeah.
Fourth.
Only a 4th.
Four.
We still have our
Luke.
1st round pick, our
Is that
2nd round
after
pick. Bears are paying off a majority of his salary, and we only have to pay pretty much veterans minimum.
Wait, say that one more time.
The Bears are paying off most of his salary, and we only have to pay a veterans minimum. And
Oh, you said it like
then,
3 times before. I was just making sure we all heard it.
secondly, or thirdly,
I don't think the listeners heard it.
Which order?
um,
Secondly, that's it.
they agreed that his contract's not guaranteed after this year. So
Robert Quinn.
Yeah.
They agreed, you said?
we don't owe him anything after the year. Like we don't owe him the last year of his
Also, it's
contract.
for free.
So we pretty much
It's not for free.
got him on a
Well,
veteran.
no, yeah, because the Bears are. Say it again, Phil.
Yeah, we got him this year on a veterans.
Yeah, but they're paying for his contract this year.
Right,
I don't
but
think
it's
that they're gonna pay you next
non-guaranteed.
year.
Next
Yeah, that's
year.
if. Yeah, that's
So if they drop him,
if they drop
it was
him,
free.
but they're not dropping him.
Okay, but the Bears are
Like
paying.
he's nice enough to where you'll end up paying that.
Well, they know he's
Uh,
nice because
I
he
mean,
used to
if
be
you're
on.
paying
He
a
used to be
salary.
on the Redskins.
For sure. I love the pickup though because one, it's more depth. Two, it's another
He's
proven
fast.
edge rusher, and it's only gonna make our D line better. And our D line getting better with the safeties we have.
Mhm.
I think that
And the
pushes
DBs.
us over. Oh yeah, the DB's the secondary. That pushes us really pushes us ahead as the best team in the NFC.
How's Jordan Davis been?
He's been good. He's been getting more time. He commands double teams. So like a lot of his stuff you won't see on the stat sheet because he's taking up so much space. He's playing well against the run. When he's on the field, rushing attempts are low. Like the rushing yards per play and like all that stuff is low, and it's good, man. And I don't know, like Robert Quinn is gonna be like the what's Buddy's name?
Von Miller.
No, not Von Miller.
I don't know.
Who does he play for?
Well, they saying that they comparing that move to the Von Miller from the Rams, but I'm thinking of he's gonna be our Chris Long, our Super Bowl year.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
He's different. I mean, I see what you're saying, but he's kind of a different player.
yeah. I think he's still got a lot.
He's almost like a Daniil Hunter, tall, really fast.
Yeah.
Shout out Daniil Hunter.
And I mean, he only has one sack this
Is
year.
Daniil Hunter on the Vikings still?
Yeah.
But he also plays for the Shitty Bears, and he's seen the most double teams all year by a lot. So it's not even close. Like, you won't be able to double team him as much as you did in Chicago. So I think his sack numbers are going to improve.
So who's your D line now?
It's
Him.
well, he might come off the bench. Our starters are.
You think he'll come off the bench?
He might, because our starters are Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargraves, and then off the bench we have. It'll be Robert Quinn.
I feel like he should start,
Jordan Davis. What's Buddy's name? I forgot the other two. Milton Williams.
but all right,
And-
bro, it's all good. I just needed to know the first four.
Yeah.
I
Our line
think
is
it's.
He names the
our line
practice
is really good,
squad?
though. No,
Uh,
Milton Williams played well. Our D line rotation is playing well.
He's not saying he's a practice squad player. He's just saying that you're gonna name everybody.
Robert
no,
Quinn's
I-
gonna start.
I don't know.
Over
They
Josh
might.
Sweat-
They
over
might
Josh
not.
Sweat.
I mean, he
He
could, but
may
they might
not.
not.
He's listed as the starter on the depth chart.
Oh,
Already?
okay. Yeah.
That's weird that they started.
But they
so quick.
can sub people in and out. Like
Yeah.
what's the team that does that all the time? They're just getting new fresh people in there every play.
Shout out to fresh people.
That's kind of a lit thing. Like you have a fresh four running at you every play.
Bucks, we fucking suck right now. Injuries are decimating the team. I feel like there's no continuity on offense at all, and since we played who the fuck did we play last week? The Falcons. We just keep getting gashed on big ass.
You mean last week was Carolina?
Oh yeah, sorry, Carolina. That's what I meant. But Tom Brady and Giselle, they announced that they are officially getting divorced. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
unfortunate for my dog Tom Brady.
This kind of goes in what I was saying earlier. Like we only see maybe 1% or 5%, so we don't know if there was more stuff or if this was brewing over a longer period of time.
Yeah.
But or if like people are saying, "Oh man, you should just stop playing football." But like, what if that wasn't all it? Maybe what if he was like, "I gotta go play football because I don't want to be home because I'm already like, this is already on the way. We're already
Yeah.
on the way out." But if it was the only reason, like, dude, you should stop playing. Like, you could have still been, been
Yeah,
married
facts.
and like
Had
I
kept
mean,
your
y'all
family
seem
together.
kept your family together. Y'all seemed like you were happy this entire time, up until the end where
Mm-hmm.
it got tough because it seemed like you kept choosing football over them. You got you proved that you could win a Super Bowl outside of New England.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, all right, give
Focus
it up,
on your
bro.
family.
But and he still has a multi-million-dollar deal. It's not like he's losing income. He's gonna get that commentating and have to work 1 week.
endorsements, too.
Yeah, and have to work. I mean, he has other businesses, but like I'm saying, like have to work 1 day a week instead of being there all the time. So it kind of sucks.
Yeah. I
Um,
hope that it's. I mean, it's already done, so I hope that it's more than just the football thing, because it would be sad. to
If it
know
was that,
that's
yeah,
just
if
the
that
football
was
thing.
it.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it too. I'm like, all
Ball
right,
is life.
it kind of seems like there's probably more than just that, because I feel like anyone in their right mind would have been like, all right, I'm the
I'll
greatest
just
to ever
retire,
do
yeah.
it. Like, I have all the records. I'm good. But I don't know.
All right, someone put it under NFL. I don't
Mhm.
know if this was a football specific thing, but
Oh,
hardest position to play in sports.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what?
In all
So-
sports?
Yeah, what's the hardest position to play in all sports? I saw it on ESPN, I think, or somewhere. And then the second question would be, what's the hardest sport for you to play yourself? Because I feel like that would create some bias. But
Yeah.
uh,
Who hardest
in football,
sport?
I feel like the hardest position is probably DB.
Or are you saying just in football?
No, I was saying that, but I don't know the hardest position in all sports would be.
I mean, definitely. I think it's DB in cornerback specifically.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
safety is easier than cornerback.
oh yeah, cornerback,
but-
because you're playing
Yeah.
like. I was also talking to T Pendel.
Especially
He-
if you're playing in man over zone. Like
Yeah, because he was saying, and just in general, everything you're doing is a reaction. You know.
Yeah, you saying it's harder to play man than zone?
Yeah.
You wildin'. You crazy? It's not hard. Nah, you tripping.
Huh? You think it's
You
harder to play zone?
Definitely harder to play man than zone.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were saying
What?
the opposite. No, I agree with you now. I thought you were saying it's. Yeah, I heard that wrong. My fault.
Tell,
I was like,
Why
I
would
was
it be
like-
harder to
I was
play
like, that's why I was
zone?
like, wait,
bro,
you
tell
tripping.
Lukie's right.
You're right. Luke, my fault.
Thank
You're
you.
right.
Thank you.
I heard,
Whew,
I
that
heard it
felt
wrong.
good. That
The
felt good.
hardest position in sports, though, which y'all think?
I mean,
Just
for
not even like.
Well, for
football
me, the
specific.
hardest sport to play is baseball. For me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess
anyone batting.
anyone batting, yes.
I mean, for me, I feel like hockey got to be dumb hard because
You're on ice.
You're on ice, but not only that, I don't know if it's like goalkeeper. I don't know if I would say it's the goalie, but that puck is hard as shit coming
Yeah.
at you,
Yeah.
fast as fuck. Like they
Yeah, but
fling that bitch.
Yeah, but you're like completely covered. You have the most pads. You have a mask.
I mean,
all
yeah, but that doesn't
But
mean you
even
can't get
outside,
s-
just seeing that shit.
yeah, just seeing that
Oh yeah,
shit,
seeing it. Okay.
like flying at you at like 50 miles. I don't even know how fast it goes.
Some
Probably
people are
fast.
saying
And then you
goalie.
have
I thought
players
I saw some people
crossing
say
How
goalie.
fast does that
That's what I was
happen?
gonna say. Goalie.
How fast does the puck fly? Do you think?
I don't know. Look it up, because if I say the wrong thing, you're gonna have a conniption.
Well, I don't know the answer. So.
You're gonna have a conniption.
Maybe that or a field goal kicker.
Field
Nah,
goal
I
could
think
be
that's-
hard.
Bro, they always say kicker's the easiest position to play on.
Yeah, but you only come in like
105 miles an hour.
Maybe the most pressured position on the field.
that.
but
Also
it's
makes
not
it
the-
very hard if it's always that much pressure.
Nah.
Or if you have to kick something 60 yards, an
I mean-
oblong football.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. A lot of people do it. Like you see people now in like high school hit on YouTube hitting like
Okay, but people
not
in the
consistently, maybe,
NFL though, like there's like Justin Tucker and who else in the NFL, and these are supposed to be the best people doing it.
I mean, they still barely miss any.
Mhm.
What do you think their percentage is? Like 80% on average?
Nah, I think there's some like I think the average is probably like 60,
Well,
and
they
then
just
80%
showed
is like the top.
Last or Thursday night, Justin Tucker's like 74% when
Right.
it's like 50 yards or longer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not talking about 50 yards or longer.
Yeah.
50 yards or longer is a less percentage than your other kicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's only hard sometimes,
Yeah.
but I mean, I think it's hard already because you're kicking the ball professionally.
Yeah.
But
No. All sports at the professional level is going to be hard.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say MMA fighter.
I think
Phil's probably gonna disagree with me, but I'm gonna say MMA.
the hardest,
fighter.
yeah, maybe.
Really?
I'm not trying to get my face pummeled.
No, I mean
bruh.
But is it?
that's not a position. though, 'cause
hard?
It's like a, you know what I mean?
But one of the questions was also hardest sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
So I think MMA probably
That's hardest sport for you.
because especially if you have like cutting weight is also
Yeah.
it depends on how much weight you have to cut. Like
I mean-
heavyweights, in,
and it's also just a lot of skills you have to have.
I
You have to
couldn't
be good at everything.
I couldn't do ice hockey. Yeah, I think
Bro, I'm trying to be.
I'd want to
ref
be an
for
ice hockey goalie, but
I also can't ice skate.
my knees probably would hurt.
Can you ice skate?
Bro, you're trash.
Can you ice skate?
I can't.
I mean, if I did it for a week, probably.
Oh no, yeah. If you practice, sure, you could be good.
So what are you talking
None
about?
of
mean,
y'all
can
know
you-
how to
right
ice
now,
skate?
if you
I
I
If
can
you
no,
put right now-
I can
Oh,
ice
okay.
skate,
if you
but like
if you put on skates right now, would you be nice?
I don't know how. I mean, what are we? What's
Like, would you
nice,
be able
though?
to would you be able to stay up the entire time, or would you fall sometimes?
I'd probably have like deer legs for the first, I'll say 15 seconds, maybe like 5 minutes or so. But then after that,
Oh,
I'd be
you'd be
straight.
good?
Yeah.
You too?
I could ice skate right now. Yeah.
Oh, and you're nice.
1000%, yeah.
Oh, Zach
can't.
can like twirl.
Facts, you can throw.
No, if I wanted to, but I used to be able to. I used to be able to spray the ice, but last time I tried, I couldn't do it.
That's the only thing I couldn't do is the fucking.
Dang, that's lit.
Yeah,
I
Yeah, it
can't
just
ice
depends
skate
on
at
what
all.
you think is
but
nice.
it's
so.
been a while since
I
I've
need
been
like
ice
the
skating.
the walkers that they
Bro, you
have
were
the-
buns.
But so like by the numbers, kickers might be the hardest.
Nah, I don't think so.
Wait, there's less of them in the NFL. Like to make it in that position.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make it a hard position.
To play.
That's just position scarcity.
Right.
Isn't the question like what's the hardest
Position.
position?
Yeah, but
It's
it
not
just,
what's the hardest
it just
position to
depends
excel
on.
in.
It depends.
Like to excel, like to,
It just
to make
so
it
it
as
just
a
depends on how
professional.
you look at it then. So if it's what's the hardest position, like what's the hardest position to make it on a professional, like in a
Oh, okay,
professional
I
sport?
think that's a different question.
Yeah, but it's still. I mean, that still could be very hard because I mean,
I thought you meant like skill wise.
so say you're really good at being a cornerback,
Yeah.
you still have more room for error than a kicker. Because there's less job security, there's less availability for that position. You know.
There's less, but I feel like there's more cornerbacks that you would have to compete with. Kickers, like how many are you, right? Like how many kickers are you actually competing with? In a draft pool in the NFL, how many kickers enter the NFL draft versus like cornerbacks?
They don't really even get drafted. They get. They
No,
have to,
I mean,
like,
I
you know what I'm
understand
saying?
that. I understand that. But like you're competing with, also you're probably competing with less people. Like there's less positions
Yeah.
or less open spots, but you're probably competing with
The
less people
supply
than
is
cornerbacks.
probably less also. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Oh no, we're good. The air cut off. I thought this thing dropped.
Oh no. I don't know. I would pick for myself. I'd pick hockey's the hardest, but I don't know what the hardest skill wise. For myself, like
Yeah, for
me,
yourself?
because I can't skate.
For
That'd be
me,
impossible.
honestly, I feel like for me the hardest sport would probably be golf. I suck.
Yeah, there's.
Have you
also
played?
that.
Huh?
Have you played?
Have I played golf? I've
Yeah.
never actually played a round of golf, but
Oh,
I've
really?
like hit the ball and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I played a round of golf before.
You really?
My one time,
Mhm.
and I played. It was actually was it partners? I think I played. It was me and someone who plays often, against two people who play often, and we barely lost. Like I was surprised by how nice I was.
Well, I'm good at putting, but that's it.
Oh no, I was driving that bitch like, I don't even know, 100-something yards probably, and it felt kind of lit to like drive and then like drive the ball and then drive the cart to the ball.
Golf is cool.
Actually, I'm tripping. I would say, like X Games skateboarder. I feel like that's
Or
pretty tough.
motocross.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
snowboarding would be difficult.
I feel like motocross is probably a little bit easier
Oh my
than
gosh!
skateboarder.
Yeah, snowboarding's probably very like skiing is really tough.
Yeah.
They do
None of y'all
backflips
been
and
skiing,
shit?
right?
Nah,
What about the BMX like X Games?
I feel like that's still easier than skateboarding.
Probably yeah.
All right, y'all got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right, it's been another episode of Save for the Pod, episode number 87. Ooh, spooky episode.
Bro, I hate when you do that. I hope you should have gone as a ghost, bro, for tomorrow. I want to hear you do that all day
I'll go
I-
as a ghost. I'll get a sheet without a pointy hat.
and just cut to.
They don't think he in the KKK.
No, without a pointy hat.
All right, Phil, hit the drop. Peace.